Alice, how important are these conversations about local food and sustainability to our broader discussion about achieving climate change goals? As we watch what's happening at the COP26 summit in Glasgow, there was a day that was specifically focused on nature and sustainable land, but there isn't as much of a focus on food systems and the production of food. So, how do you see that as an important part of this larger discussion?
I think it's the most important part. I think we have to take that universal of food we all eat or should all eat every day. And education is the other universal. We all go to school or should. So if we take those two things together, we can really change the world. And I have seen this happen. Just imagine if the public school system decided to reimburse school lunch for schools that purchase the food from local organic regenerative farmers. What if we bought the food directly, the way that Chez Panisse has purchased food in the whole farm to restaurant and farm to school movement has been doing for so many years? What if we bought directly from those people, gave them the money, not the middleman? What if we brought students out to those farms? What if we engaged them there? What if they got to know the people and learned how how absolutely nourishing and delicious the food is when it's just picked? That's what I'm looking to do, is to really find the public school system that's willing to make this model. And I believe here in California, we have that opportunity. The University of California is a land grant university, and its mission has always been to support the economy of the state of California. Well, with this kind of initiative, it could not only support the economy of the state, but it could support the values that we need, again, to live together on this planet. And that's the exciting part, that we could bring people into farming. How many tortillas would we need to feed everybody in the public school system? How much food is purchased by the public schools around the world? And wouldn't it be fantastic to give that money to the people who are doing the right thing for the planet and pulling down that carbon into the ground where it belongs? That's the amazing, hopeful scenario for addressing climate, is that we can, you know, fall in love with nature and with the experience of gathering at the table, of lighting a candle, of having a conversation, of connecting, really our local communities. We've begun to do that during the pandemic. I'm just so grateful for the support of our community here in Berkeley that has come to the restaurant and picked up food. And we kept our suppliers alive by having a little farmer's market on the weekends and making boxes of food that people can buy. And I don't know, I know that the industrial food system believes and has made us believe that it's impossible to do this, that it's too expensive, that children don't like it, that it's too hard to make, that that it's just too, impossible to deal with public education food. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not. It's not. We can cook simply. These are ways that we've been feeding people nutritious food for centuries. I've been going back into the foods of the Middle East. Who knew that we would like kale? Who knew that we'd like hummus? Who knew we'd like whole wheat pita bread? No one. Yet children love it, and they love to make it. And so we're tapping into something that's deep inside us, something that almost we long for. And that's why I'm convinced, and I've created a book of affordable food for schools that fits into the USDA reimbursement, that has culturally diverse dishes that kids have loved during the 25 years of the Edible Schoolyard Project. And so I know that they work. And that's something that is very important to teach the food service directives. And it's what I'm going to do, I hope, with the Institute for Edible Education at the University of California, Davis.